Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. This is another project share and it's in this sort of smash your stash heading. I had this 6x6 paper pad called Welcome Fall from Carta Bella. Now I've used this one before. I have another video where I use this. I loved the paper. It was a lot of fun. You know, it's a typical fall paper pad, but the colors were lots of fun to use. It was in my small paper pad box and I went in to use something out of there, and this is what I have. I do have a tutorial on how I make the mini album, like a base mini album, and I'll link that in the description box and look and see what I made with this paper collection last year. I did get this, I think, in a mystery box. You know what? Honestly, now I'm not sure where I got it, but I've had it and I wanted to use it. I don't have any other fall paper. So it is a 7x7 mini album by about 1.5. Let me see what size spine. Yeah, 1.5. The pages are 6.25 by 6.25, and I do that weird size just so I can use a 6x6 paper pad without cutting it down. So for the cover, I took one of the cut aparts and just layered it on 4 layers, added a doily that I cut in half, so you see some there, some there. I had some flowers in my stash and I just added them to the top. Some of these flowers I made, some I fussy cut from the paper collection, like this brown one and this sort of coral color one. I had this leaf in my paper, in my stash. You know, these flowers were in my stash, so I just reached into the box that's marked flowers, and I just added them. So I have a bigger grouping down at the bottom right and a smaller grouping at the top left. I did have some enamel dots that matched the collection. I don't know if it was meant for the collection because I didn't have the packaging, but I think they looked good in there, so I added them. There's a couple of brown ones here, again coral, and a couple there. So inside I've got a waterfall. Now my intention was to have this going up and down, but I had this left over and I just thought it would make sense. Now I don't have paper throughout. Frankly, I ran out of pattern paper, and once you put the photos on there, it'll look fabulous. All of these pages are the same. I have 2 flaps and a magnet to hold it closed, and on the magnet I do have a cut apart, or you know, on the paper. The cut apart is layered on some paper and on the cardstock. So that's pretty simple. I did not add extra embellishments, but I kept them with the kit. I was going to add some here, but then I thought, you know, if you're doing a pumpkin patch and the pumpkin's here in the picture, I just decided to leave it blank and let people decorate it when they're done. Now these are hidden pocket pages, and again I was running out of paper, but I put some on there. You still could put a photo across there and that would look fabulous. So there are 4 signatures, so there are 4 hidden pocket pages. There is this is sort of signs, you know, the signs that are at the top that you might see at a store, such as this, and that made the nice little magnets on the back there. So there's that. So again, a pretty basic photo mat. These started to come when you cut down the pages. This was what was left over. So I had some in the sizes. You know, it's not lots of flips and folds, but it does the trick. You can get a lot of photos in here. Loved this plaid, and then this is a little bit darker, but it looks nice on there. Another gorgeous plaid. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So there is that. And then there is the hidden photo mat. And then we have lots of the leaves. This has leaves with the pumpkins. This is Let's Go to the Pumpkin Patch. It says pumpkins $5. Don't know if that is accurate because I haven't bought pumpkins in a while. And there's that. and then the final page. So here are all these little cut-aparts that I had left. Hello Pumpkin, that says fall. That is just a list of all fall things, and that's Pick Your Own Pumpkin Patch. Oh, and then this one too. Oh, let me get back to these in a second. But here I've got a circle closure. I had these leaf brads in my stash, and I thought they would work nice there. So I have a cut apart that's 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, a couple of them. I had this but didn't have enough paper to cover it, but you could put photos on there. So that is what's in there. This red paper was in my stash. It was the closest red I had to this. Of course, we have a pocket here. But again, if you wanted to, you could add a photo here and then add this wherever it fits. Now, you might have a 4x4 photo, and that would look perfect there. Or you might have a 4x6 photo, and that looks nice there. So you could do what you want. Or you could add the elements to this page, and that would be fabulous. Or you could add the elements on the side to this page as well. So I left it alone, so whenever you add the photos, then you can add these. And in the meantime, they can sit back here nice and cozy. So that is my Fall is in the Air mini album. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a use your stash video, and it's also part of my crafty goals is to use what I have. And I just felt like making something with fall colors because fall colors are beautiful and it's pretty outside. So thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous day.